Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Ian Benjamin, and I'm delighted to be back, episode 2, and I'm with Emma Parkins. And a lot of you would have seen Emma's posts over the last few days on LinkedIn, where she's taken over LinkedIn. She's got more views on a LinkedIn profile or on a video than Kim Kardashian, perhaps. You know what I mean? It's been amazing. But what's good about Emma, she's a candidate, she's a digital marketing manager, and she was furloughed and then regrettably made redundant. But she took it on herself to kind of get herself out there, which a lot of candidates can do but won't do. And in terms of sticking her head above the parapet and making people aware of her skill set, her availability, and what she can bring to their business from a digital marketing perspective. So welcome, Emma. Thanks, and welcome to Digital Hub.
What an introduction. Thank you so much. Kim Kardashian. Yes. No
problem at all. No problem at all. Well, what I want to do, I want to carry on with the, bit of a testimonial about your skills and achievement to date. Your previous boss at T-Boss, which is Total Back Office Solutions, a respected company. Stuart says about you is Emma worked for T-Boss for just over 18 months as a marketing manager, and during that time she demonstrated a wide range of marketing skills and knowledge. Whereas most marketeers have one or two skill sets, Emma has the capacity to manage Google Ads, social media campaigns, website, blog management, and event organization. Emma coordinated a full website revamp and change of logo within the first 6 months, as well as run a number of successful events and shows. Emma continuously looks to improve and increase her knowledge of current trends and new technologies within marketing, which I think it's amazing. Emma's also very good at communicating with suppliers, clients, and prospects to deliver the company message and understands the potential ways our service could help. Emma's an asset to our company, and she works to any company that she works for, and I, for one, would like to work with her again. Amazing.
That is lovely.
You know, it's really, really good, isn't it?
I was like, thanks, Stuart. I might print screen it and put it all over LinkedIn.
Wonderful. So why is that? I mean, where did it all start? I mean, also in terms of T-Boss, what was a typical day like for you at T-Boss, and was it kind of quite sad when you had to kind of part company with them?
Yeah, because I think I did a lot of good things there in terms of they just moved into new offices as well. So we've got the new signage with the new logo. It was going it's going really well for them in terms of the whole rebrand. We updated the website. They've got banner animations that I created on the website as well. Lots of stuff. So in terms of a day-to-day, I would say I did Google Ads management, Facebook Ads management, email marketing, and also WordPress website development. But then I was also doing blogs, content, so animations, video, that type of thing.
Okay, wow, it's a lot of things every day.
Well, it varies from day to day, but let's say I'm not going to go through the whole week, but every day I had a certain day that I would look at things and put time towards. Like I had a task manager, and I made sure that everything was on target. And that's the thing with marketing, it has to be consistent. So you have to make sure that it's going out at the right time, the right day, and hitting the right people. So which is what I stuck to, really.
Gotcha. So what was the main objective for you taking that role, or what was the main objective from their perspective in terms of getting a digital marketing manager? Did you inherit a team?
No. So when I came on board, it was basically I was going to start out and then hopefully build the team after that. So, but to be honest, when I came on board, there was quite a lot to do in terms of the new website, trying to rebrand it. They knew that they wanted to change their logo, which was what it was like in the first 6 months. So I dedicated all of my time to making sure we got the rebrand on point. All of the clients were aligned with our email marketing. We built T-Boss community, which was based around the T-Boss clients, and building our preferred suppliers list. So really building on that community element. And it worked really well. So yeah, I'm really proud of the stuff that I did there on a day-to-day basis. Their Google Ads strategy I built pretty much from scratch.
Okay.
So yeah, it was good. It was good. I liked it.
Superb. So how much of that sort of web build, branding, logos was done externally versus internally with yourself?
So I went to work in talking to suppliers about the logo. So I went and had a look at different logos, brought them back to the directors, and they picked one, and we went from there. And then I was just enforcing it all over the website.
Right.
In terms of web developer, I've got a really good web developer that I've worked with before, Indigo Tree. I worked with them at Stanley Handling, and to be honest, they work really well with me, making sure that the website's on time, and they know that I can do little bits, and they don't pressure me to say, right, no, we're doing that. They're like, if you can do it, great, and we'll just build on that.
Okay. So was there like certain functionality that you wanted the new website to have and to achieve versus the previous
like
website?
on the company website, they've got profit calculators. Now that's quite heavy website development that I didn't know. Now that's something they could help with. So that's when the web developers come in line. So in terms of building a new page or building a new blog post, that's something that I can do. But the real nitty gritty website development stuff,
wonderful.
I need their help on.
Superb. Well, I mean, it seems that obviously Stuart was very, very happy with what you did. And, and did you learn a lot? Did you kind of like, stretch yourself in terms of your skills and knowledge during that period at T-Boss?
Oh yeah, for sure. In terms of events management, I put on the IR35 event for them in London for all of the T-Boss clients, making sure that I got the guest speakers on. So we had Barry Cullen from Intro Protect, who's a lawyer. He gave his opinion on IR35. We had Stuart Gap and do a talk as well. I also did, I built on the Google Ads in terms of display advertising, the little videos that come on before YouTube clips.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I built on my Google Ads knowledge as well as events, video editing, all of those sort of bits. I think when you're faced with a new role and there's different tasks, you push yourself and you learn new skills.
Wonderful. And where did the inspiration come from your video on LinkedIn this week? Just exploded.
To be honest, I was a bit reluctant to put it up. I think, with the whole Caroline Flack campaign with be kind and stuff like that, I did think that people were going to be a little bit judgmental, but then I thought, what have I got to lose? I'm out of a job. I've got to put myself out there. I know I've got good skills. I've been doing this for 5 years, and the only opportunities that are going to come are going to be from me putting myself out there. So I thought, just do it.
Give it a go. You're absolutely right. I mean, there is an influx of candidates right now due to being furloughed, maybe redundant because of the pandemic that we're in. And so did you think, well, look, I've got to sit my head above the parapet and to get some exposure?
Of course. There's so many marketing people that have been made redundant. You've got to put yourself out there to be seen, whether it's animation. I've been seeing posts from other marketers. They're doing animations. They're doing like Canva snapshots of work that they've done previously. I'm seeing so many posts, and you've really got to put yourself out there, because this is the time where you need to show off your skill set. You sell companies and you sell products and you sell, I don't know, app installs or whatnot. You should be able to sell yourself. And that's how I
couldn't agree more. I think everyone's doing it. Recruiters, myself with the podcasts and other bits and pieces that I do. But I think you do kind of psychologically struggle, and self-doubt kicks in. You think, am I going to get trolled, etc. But you also
think, should I give up? Maybe go into a different industry? And you're like, no, I worked too hard to do it. Don't give up. Don't give up.
No, well done. It's amazing. Well done. And I think the response that you've got, the likes and shares and views have just been phenomenal, and it's truly well deserved. And I think you've kind of given a lot of inspiration to other individuals to do the same thing. So I commend you for it. It's brilliant. Well done.
Thank you. It's been lovely. So the kind messages, I can't believe it, honestly.
That's great. Yeah, exactly. I think it kind of encouraged you more, and it should encourage other people to do the same thing. So well done. So brilliant. So this is all about you. I want to kind of make people aware about you and what you can do, what you can offer them. And so where did it all start then? Where did the interest in digital marketing, digital media, where did it start for you, Emma?
So digital marketing probably started around about 4 years ago when I worked at Stanley Handling and I was introduced into Google Ads. Before that, I used to do content marketing, so a lot of case studies, a lot of website development. So I guess you could say that's digital marketing, but the real hearty digital marketing stuff is like Google Ads, social media, PPC, and this was just taking off, really.
Okay. But if I can interject there for a moment, but I know that when you obviously graduated from university, I believe, and you've done, was it PR in there? So did you always have that sort of marketing PR sort of, was that always there from back in the day, or?
Yeah, so when I started, before I went to university, I knew I wanted to do something in marketing. So
Right. Okay. There we go. Yeah.
yeah, so I had a friend that she did a public relations degree, and she went on to do quite good things. She's actually got her own business now, own clothing brand that she's built on Facebook, which is
Wow.
huge. And
Get on the show.
Cues a Button Boutique. But yeah, basically she got me into it. I thought, right, I'm gonna do a PR degree. So I did that, and then I came out of uni and I did traveling for 3 months, took a break, come back, and then that was when I went out and got a role actually in an umbrella company, first of all.
Oh,
But I
was
did
it?
the marketing on the side to get my marketing experience, because I like a lot of people who come out of uni. All of
Yeah.
these companies like, you need marketing experience. And you're like, I have none.
Right. Yeah. I hear. I hear. Excellent. Fantastic. So that was the first bit, and then you got the role with the handling company, and then
Yeah, I
was
went
it
into
all
content
like,
marketing, and then I went to Stanley Handling, and that was when I did my first marketing manager role. So I did that,
right.
and then that was when the floodgates opened with digital marketing. So because there was such a vast business of sales services that they sold, it was the fact that, right, Google Ads is the portal for it, because people are searching for us.
Right.
And we've got to
But
make
did they
sure.
have a marketing presence? Sorry, did they have a like digital online presence at that time, or was it nothing?
No, so when I first started there, they knew that they wanted to be on the first 5 of the Google search. And I said,
That
right,
we all.
leave it with me. Yeah, leave it with me. I will go to work. And at that very time, I took on an agency, a Google Ads agency, and I just absorbed as much knowledge as I could from them, and then just trained myself up on it. And I've probably got about 4 years strong Google Ads knowledge, and I've just built on
Superb.
it.
So you kind of just learnt that, then you sort of started implementing your own strategies that you learnt
Yeah.
and analysing the data and figuring out what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Superb.
think the most powerful thing about Google Ads is that you can retarget people that come to your website. And you can also do that with Facebook and Instagram and
Yeah,
LinkedIn. So
sure.
that's huge. It's huge.
Superb. So is that one of your key skills, like the Google AdWords? Is that something that you kind of pride yourself
Yeah.
on as being?
I would say Google Ads is my strong suit. I've also got Facebook and Instagram ads as well. LinkedIn, so like social media, content marketing is a strong suit of mine, but then there's also WordPress website development as well. So
Gotcha.
mixed
Wonderful.
bag, as I said
Brilliant.
yesterday. Like,
Very good. Very, very current skill set that's sought after, and there's so many options out there. I think a lot of business owners, large and small, marketing directors, they're bombarded with different options for their digital marketing, external options. And so, it's to be able to kind of demystify that and to offer a employer a, how can I say, a considered and well sort of like thought out option, if you like, is what you can bring to the table. So well done for that. What is your favorite bit of tech right now, would you say?
favorite bit of tech? I would say Force 24 is like my new baby. I
Over
shifted.
HubSpot.
Yeah, I used to be on HubSpot at Stanley Handling, and now I've shifted to Force 24. It's half the price, and it does just the job you need until you can afford something like HubSpot. I always say HubSpot's like the holy grail.
Right.
If you're looking for something that's a little bit cheaper but still does the job, then Force 24.
Okay, superb. Anything else? Any one or two other options that you use that you kind of like?
Yeah, so there's also Powtoon, which is like an animated video software that I used previously. Once you get to know it and you learn it, you can actually build quite animated videos, which are short and snappy. I did it for the IR35 video at
Right.
T-Boss, which went down really well.
Fantastic.
Like a lot of people, IR35 was just so confusing that nobody
Very
really knew
much.
what was going on. They were like, right, okay. So
Still
what I
is
did,
confusing.
yeah, I just broke it down in an animation video.
Right.
I got
Wouldn't mind seeing that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I got quite a lot of feedback from it, so I was well happy with that. Yeah.
So animation, how did you use that through interest, or was that something that you were asked to look at from T-Boss perhaps, or?
To be honest, it stemmed from the fact that not everybody wants to be in front of the camera. I don't really like being in front of the camera, but I know that this is where it's shifting towards. It's why I've done the video the other day, and I think I was looking for another way to explain to people marketing messages or information
without doing it yourself.
Yeah. So I thought animation's the next best thing. So I that's when I went into the animation bit.
Big learning curve for the animation, was it?
Yeah, to be honest, that was an animation software, so they've got it built. You just have to learn how to use the software. But I think during furlough, I've made sure that I know how to do animation in terms of Adobe After Effects. You've got
Right.
Premiere Pro, which is for videos. So I'm really upskilling on that at the minute to make sure that I know how to do it, not just by using a software.
Well done. That's fantastic. It's very, very current right now. I think a lot of people are embracing video, understand the power of video, and so you feel as though you kind of like not accomplished, but you're on that journey to kind of like editing, animation, and being comfortable as something that you can offer to your next employer, perhaps.
Yeah, you should always upskill. It's another offering.
Yeah, brilliant.
That you can do.
So you've made good. So you made, you know, that time of being furloughed. You've made good use of that time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I don't hold it against anybody that hasn't spent their time doing training stuff. I just like doing that. I like knowing how to figure out how to do things. So whether it's video editing, animations, graphic design, that's stuff that I'm quite a creative person anyway, so I really thrive on that. So yeah, that's why I've been doing it, really. Keep myself busy, use my skill set, otherwise I'm just going to be bored at home, really.
Fantastic. So you're creative and on the front foot and hands-on, would you say?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Completely.
Brilliant. I think they're really, really good skills there. So so what's next for you? I mean, so in terms of what type of company do you feel as though you could make an impact or make a difference to? Would you think?
I think the type of company that I would be really good at is somebody who's got a sort of stagnant digital marketing strategy and is looking for a recharge. If that's somebody, whether it's Google Ads, social media PPC, or they're just not getting the traffic that they want to their website, or the right type of traffic, because that was a problem that we had they had at T-Boss before I came along, was that they were getting loads of traffic, but it wasn't the right type of traffic. It wasn't their target market, recruiters, existing recruiters. They wanted that type of audience. So
right.
I think if you are a company that's trying to generate leads, sales of products, or even app installs, that's something that I could really work well with.
Right. So the app installs, that's a sector that you'd like to get into, the app installs, yeah?
Yeah, because I'm seeing quite a lot of offerings from Google Ads and Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn as an offering to upscale anyone who's trying to sell an app. So, and that's the next bit of evolution in technology, isn't it? Everyone's got an app, or not everybody needs an app. That's the problem, is that I think a lot of companies think, oh God, do we need to get an app? It's like, no, does it fit your brand?
Your lifestyle or what you're looking, I mean, do you not think the market can be in certain areas from where the app market can be saturated in certain areas, like fitness, for example, or do you not think that some of those areas are
well, they've had an influx. They've had an influx in amount of people doing app installs over COVID-19, because people are looking for fitness apps. They're looking for cheap apps. They're looking for something that they can do home workouts. So I've invested in an app that's just like £10 a month for a running app, and I'm
likewise
over COVID.
Strava.
I've used it, but I've invested.
Likewise. I think my Strava gets used a couple of times a week. It should be a lot more than that. Get these long legs stretched out. Brilliant. Now it's really good, really good. So talking about COVID, I mean, when did you realise the thing? Oh my God, damn, this is proper serious. When did you kind of take that on board and think, oh my God, I think we're going to be living in a new world? When was that moment for you?
I think back in April, when I was put on furlough, I think that was a big shock for me, because I thought, wow, I'm going to be bored over furlough. I need to keep myself motivated, even if it's just for my own mental health. I need to make sure that I am prepared for when that day comes, because I was seeing so many videos, because I've got so many recruiters and suppliers on LinkedIn. I was seeing so many videos being like, if you've been put on furlough, your job is not there at the end. And it's like, wow, this is shocking.
Yeah.
And it was scary
times.
People like me, many people in marketing, many people in any other company were looking at these videos thinking, right, is my job safe?
Yeah.
And what can I do to
prevent that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or prepare for it. So was it like a decline in terms of T-Boss from the contractors, which is what they kind of specialise in, from a funding perspective? Was it kind of like you could see it dropping off from, like, say, March time? Was it a consistent sort of downturn?
I think I don't know the specific numbers because obviously that's their
Sure.
company, but I think in terms of moving people from working in the office to remote working, it's a shift for any company, and a lot of companies are all in survival mode. And to be honest, when I was told that I wasn't going to have my job to go back to, I didn't blame them for it. A lot of companies are in that situation, and I think
Absolutely.
It's business at the end of the day. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate for me because I've got to try and find another role, but I'm not going to look at it pessimistically. I'm going to look at it thinking, right, I need to get excited about the next role that I'm going to do. I need to not get down about it. I need to just crack on.
Right, good for you. You had the right attitude, and
I've been told that, but what other attitude can you have? You can't get down about it. You have to just, this is life. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's like some people are on the front foot about it and kind of face it head on. Other people kind of react differently to situations. Some people have been in the job like 20 years, and I just can't imagine a day without having that same routine. So, but everyone's different and how they react to certain things. But I think you reacted in the right way, and it's clearly gone about it in the right way. Brilliant. So, tell a bit about you. So, you're similar to me. You're based on the Bedfordshire and Hertfordshire borders, like myself.
Yeah. Right near you.
Yeah, you are. It's kind of how close we are, to be fair. Ironically.
We're social distancing. We could have been in the same room.
Yeah, I know. I could be in another room next door, But no. So yeah, tell me a bit about you. So you're based in Bedfordshire, Hertfordshire. I mean, you've recently bought a house with your partner. Is that right?
Yes, finally got on the property market about 6 months ago. Love my house. It's been a long time coming from renting, and now we finally got our house. It's amazing. So yeah, we're here with our little dog Pablo. He is
fantastic. Brilliant.
He likes to make out he hates
hobbies?
me, but he loves me.
Say that again?
He likes to make out that he hates me, but he really loves me.
He loves you really. I think so's my dog, actually. She's the same way. She's very much the same. Very much the same. So any other hobbies at all that you do or you kind of get into?
So before COVID, obviously, I used to do a bit of spin. I used to do my Saturday morning spin, and I liked that. And obviously, because gyms are shut, it's like, wow, I've got to try and do something else. So
yeah,
just trying to stay motivated, maybe doing the bike every so often, because I'm not huge on exercise. I'm more nutritional in terms of dieting and stuff rather than
healthy eating.
The exercise. But yeah, like I said, I've downloaded a running app that I've done a few times.
Wonderful, brilliant. So you kind of go out there, what, a couple of times a week running? Do you think? Or
yeah, I try to do it once a week. That's probably more me.
Once a week, excellent, superb. Now let me ask you a couple of questions. So if you had to choose between, or what do you use? Do you use a Mac or a PC?
So I invested in a Mac when this first happened. Now, probably a lot of people will probably think, oh, save money, but I knew that buying a Mac would be investing in my career, in the stuff that I'm learning every day. So, and to be honest, I've got the full setup at home now. So if I did have to go remote working, I've got it all set up ready for me to go. But yeah, I can work on both. I worked on Windows when I was at.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the first time using a Mac, and you kind of found that transition quite easy, did you?
Well, I was on a Mac at Stanley Handling, and then on Windows. Now that was a bit of a shift because obviously shifting, but I can use both.
Okay, fine. Android or iPhone?
So this is another. I was an Apple lover for many years.
Me too.
Until I went through about 3 phones in the space of 4 months, all because of screens or water damage or whatnot. I was like, I'm not having the best of luck with this, so I jumped on the Android.
Right. What, Samsung or? Oh, really? What, the Samsung or Huawei or whatever? Or
I've got a Samsung S9 at the minute, and it's an Android phone. But I think I might go back to Apple now that
really.
I've got
Ooh, yeah, definitely. I'm an Apple person.
It's easier. I take pictures and stuff. It'll go straight to my MacBook, and it'll be easier.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. For using Mac stuff, it makes a lot of sense, definitely. But I mean, my wife's got a Samsung, and the picture quality is amazing.
Oh yeah, I took that video. That video I did on Monday. I took that on my Samsung. That's nice.
Yeah, it's significantly different. Significantly much stronger imagery. Okay, football or rugby?
Football, mainly because I used to play it when I was younger. Can't kick a ball now. But I used to play it when I was younger, so
high school, junior school?
I did it in junior school. I didn't do it in secondary school. I did netball in secondary school.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, okay. Where did you play? Was you goalkeeper? Did you play up front or midfield? Do you remember?
centre.
Would you really?
So
Yeah.
going all around.
Centre mid. Fantastic, fantastic. And did you kind of keep an eye out for a team now, or has got a special team of yours at the minute, or not really?
On football,
Football.
I tend to look at Man United because I used to watch with my dad in the 90s. But if you ask me who the team are now, I don't know. Back in the 90s, I know who they are. Scholesy,
right, Beckham, etc. Yeah. No, they're not worth looking at now. No, I think they want a bit of a comeback. I think they're kind of making their way back from back in the early days, from the 90s, I think. And if you had to choose between a skiing holiday or a beach holiday, which one would it be?
I've never gone on a skiing holiday, so it'd have to be a beach holiday.
Beach holiday, yeah, me too. I'm the same. I can't imagine myself on skis. Oh my gosh, Jesus.
I'd probably be useless.
I would be as well. I'd probably kill myself. Wine or cocktails for you?
Wine all day.
Wine all day long, yeah. White wine, red wine?
Rosé.
Rosé, really? Yeah, in the middle somewhere.
Rosé for me, please. Thank you very much. You'll see me at the event. Did you go to the Recruitment Agency Expo?
I did not this year. I did the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did. We exhibited there, and you'll see me with a large glass of wine after the event. That's for sure.
Right. Actually, I've never seen you guys actually on LinkedIn.
Oh, really?
With the photographs there, yeah. So.
Well, I did the posts. So
yeah. It's a massive event for you, isn't it? It's perfect for you to be there, isn't it? I suppose for T-Boss, without doubt.
Yeah, we did. Well, we did an educational talk where we got Stuart up and he talked about T-Boss and stuff, and it was really good. We got a few inquiries off the back of that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, that is definitely your sweet spot in terms of target audience, isn't it? It's on the money, absolutely on the money, absolutely. And okay, Aston Martin or Bentley?
Bentley.
Yeah, me too.
As Kim Kardashian would say, you wouldn't. So she talks about how she wouldn't have a tattoo put on herself because you wouldn't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley.
Wow, I like it. Wow, I like it. I was
like, that is class. That's good.
Yeah, good analogy. And I have to agree with her as well, actually.
Yeah.
And music. I mean, what's in your iPlayer or what's in your Samsung Spotify at the moment in time? What are you listening to at the moment in time?
So much. I quite like dance music. So
me too. What house?
Yeah, well, I like old school garage as well. Like, I like my old favourites, stuff that I used to grow up to, and old school garage, dance
MC
music.
Neat and all that, bit of MC Neat and all that sort of stuff. Do you like him, MC Neat? Yeah, all that.
I don't know who that is. Is that really bad?
Yeah.
Why like garage? Is that bad?
MC Neat.
What song is it?
Oh, I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to sing on the podcast.
I thought I always had you there.
Thought about it for a quick second, but no. So like Craig David, that sort of era?
Oh, Craig David, of course.
Yeah.
Rewind, all that sort of music.
7 Days, wherever it was, yeah? Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
And I mean, do you play any instruments at all?
I don't, but I used to play the trumpet when I was a kid. Again, it's gone. All the knowledge gone. And do you know what put me off? Holding the trumpet case, going to school every day. I was like, I can't do this.
It's not cool enough. It wasn't cool to hold a trumpet case. No, I love it. I love playing. I mean, since I was 11, I played the drums. So every now and then, I've got my little practice pad in the office here. So I have a little play every now and then. But no, yeah. So I just wondered, some people that I speak to are really, really into like the piano. Or last week I spoke to Bree. She plays the guitar. So I just thought I'd ask you the question.
Yeah,
well, superb.
That's good.
Wonderful. Well, listen, this is pretty much it now. We're pretty much done. Great having you on as my second guest.
Thanks for having
thanks
me.
a lot for that.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for having me on.
No, not at all. I mean, look, anyone who's listening or watching the video version of the webinar, but as you can hear, she's an amazing individual. Only that, she's really, really skilled with digital marketing. So if you have an opportunity within your organisation for a full-time role, Emma, reach out to her directly. And obviously on LinkedIn, Emma Parkins will contact me and I'll put you in direct contact with her. There's no fee at all for any sort of contact or communication, connection to Emma from my perspective at all. Really skilled. I love the way she's kind of stuck her head above the parapet from a candidate perspective. And I think it's something that other individuals in this market should adopt and to highlight her skills and to kind of get herself out there. So again, well done for that. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, Ian.
You're welcome. And thanks for being my guest, for being my second guest. Thank you so much. It's been great.
Thanks for having me on. I loved it. You can have me on again, that's fine. Thank you.
Super. Thank you, Emma. Appreciate it.
Cheers.